A North Texas doctor who performs abortions is back in the spotlight this midday. His clinic shut down a while ago, but now he's reopened a surgery center.
He is now the only doctor in the area who will perform late-term abortions. That's for women who are up to 6 months pregnant. It's no surprise that he's been the target of protests, but as KVUE's Jim Douglas shows us, there is a surprise in the doctor's story.
Am I killing? Yes, I am. I know that.
It's a jarring admission from anyone, especially from a doctor, and perhaps even more so from this doctor.
I'm an ordained Baptist minister.
He's now a Unitarian who says he prays often, maybe not as often as members of the Catholic Pro-Life Committee who gather outside his office hoping to stop his work. And certainly, his prayers are different.
And I'll ask that the spirit of this pregnancy be returned to God with love and with understanding.
Curtis Boyd is an abortion doctor. He opened the Southwestern Women's Surgery Center last week on Greenville Avenue because, by law, he must have a surgery center in order to abort a fetus more than 16 weeks along. Dr. Boyd is one of very few willing to go up to 24 weeks.
So we see patients from Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, as well as throughout Texas.
Well, we're certainly disappointed to hear that any unborn child will be killed by abortion, but particularly when we find out that it's going to be a late-term abortion in Dallas once again, it's particularly devastating.
It's not just religious opposition. The surgery center is in Congressman Jeb Hensarling's district, and he told News 8 he is troubled by the facility. Dr. Boyd says he's troubled, too, by the torment that drives patients to his services.
The hardest one is the very young girls.
How young?
9 and 10 years, as young as 9 and 10 years old.
He says he's had too many death threats to count, and he was a very close friend of Dr. George Tiller, the Wichita, Kansas abortion doctor murdered in May.
I don't want the fate that befell George, Dr. Tiller. No, I don't want that. But I'm not going to stop doing what I do because it's important, it's necessary, and I'm capable.
So he hides his phone numbers and addresses as much as possible and adds as much security as much as possible. Jim Douglas, KVUE News.